For live, man. Free agency day one. What's up, everybody in the chat? We are live, man. So the Pistons, we got Kelly Olynyk. I'm curious to see what y'all thinking. Let me see. Kelly will lead the team in scoring. I put my money on it. I wouldn't go that far, but he will add some scoring to us. So I'm gonna give y'all my general opinions on us picking up Kelly right now. I really do like it. Obviously, you guys know I prefer Nerlens Noel, but picking up Kelly Olynyk, getting him on a $37 million deal, it's a bit much than I would have preferred, but I'm still happy with the selection. We got him. Again, I would have preferred Nerlens Noel, but this is a guy who can, stretch the floor and pick and roll situations with Cade Cunningham and Killian Hayes. It's really gonna help those guys out. So yes, it's a bit overpaid. We paid a little bit too much, but I'm not too mad with getting them. And again, I don't know how long I'm going to be on streaming tonight because I got somewhere to go pretty soon. But yeah, now this is a sort of a win now move, I guess you could say. Kelly winning MVP next season, okay, buddy. But he overpaid. Yeah, I will admit that we paid a little bit too much for him because I looked at the Nerlens Noel deal. He signed for $32 million with the New York Knicks, and then Kelly Olynyk is at $37 million. So I guess you could make the argument for overpaid, but I'm happy with the move, man. I'm really happy with it, and I'm gonna have like a more detailed video coming out tomorrow about how I feel about the move. But yeah, why are the Lakers signing good players? They just took Wayne Ellington from us. They just re-upped Dwight Howard, and then I forget who else, but they got something else. We already know about the Westbrook deal. The Lakers, they're attempting their best efforts to make it back to the playoffs. So Pistons need to sign more people. Who we gonna sign? Because think about it, $37 million to Kelly Olynyk. Okay, we got to pay Cade Cunningham $10 million, and then we have the Blake Griffin contract. Like we don't got much money to spend now. So like I don't expect too much moves. And also, this got me wondering, what's up with Diallo, man? Are we gonna be able to bring back Diallo now? I don't know. Because I haven't seen any other team offer him a contract. So bro. What you mean? Um, he could be trade bait if he has a good season. Definitely. I could easily see that. He could be just like how Mason Plumlee was in terms of, coming here, performing. I know Mason Plumlee didn't perform up to expectation, but coming here, performing, and then we trade him. He could be just like Mason Plumlee. I can see that. I fully agree with you, Detroit Ghost. If he can give 11 and 5 off the bench, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. And you could trade him at any time if you want to, because if we could trade Mason Plumlee to the Hornets and get a second round pick out of that, I'm pretty sure we could end up trading Kelly Olynyk, who is much better than Mason Plumlee. We overpay him for sure. You can make that argument, but I'm still happy with this move. He's a better shooter. He is much better offensively than Mason Plumlee ever thought about being. What do you think about the Kyle Lowry sign and trade? That's interesting. If I have any Raptors fans, let me know right now how y'all feel about this, because the Raptors, they didn't take Jalen Suggs in the draft, and then they lose Lowry in free agency. So the Raptors right now, they're kind of kicking. I know they just re-signed Gary Trent Jr., but I don't. If I was a Raptors fan, I would kind of be like, what's going on here? But good for the Heat. Another addition to their playoff team. Save the cap. Yeah, we don't need to make no more crazy moves. I don't even think we can make any more crazy moves with this signing. Joe, what's good, bro? What's up, big dog? You was in the stream the other day. Thank you. What does Olynyk give us over Plumlee? Olynyk is a much, and I mean a much better offensive player than Plumlee ever thought about being. Plumlee couldn't shoot. He couldn't score the ball. Well, he could score the ball inside, but not at an efficient level. Whereas we get someone like Kelly Olynyk, he can stretch the floor for us. He's a stretch big. In pick and roll situations, he could fade to the 3-point line, and he's a better scorer inside than Mason Plumlee is. So in all levels except playmaking, he's better than Plumlee was offensively. Kelly, a vet with playoff experience, is good for the young bloods. Yeah, that's another point. I was talking about when thinking about Nerlens Noel, I was like, I want someone to bring in low money, but a veteran so that he can help out the young guys. Kelly Olynyk, as you just said, a veteran, playoff experience. He does fit that in terms of that aspect, in terms of leadership and helping out the young guys, Don't waste money on a not so good free agency class. Next year's the year, man. When Blake Griffin money come off the books, that's when we really gonna start spending. So your thoughts on Lonzo on the Bulls? Yeah, I made that video about a month ago. I wouldn't say predicted it, but I kind of expected this to happen because the Bulls, they have to make it to the playoffs. If they don't make the playoffs, Zach LaVine is gone. He's out of there. So they had to make this move. They got to make it to the playoffs, and good for Lonzo Ball and good for the Bulls, I guess. Hey y'all, what's up, James? He will average 18, 7, and 4 in a dog. I'm not gonna say that word. Team like the. Whoa, why you gotta hate on the Pistons, bro? Are you a Rockets fan? You might be a Rockets fan. I can see it in your logo. Is that an H tone? All right, he a Rockets fan. I understand that now. David Sloan. Hey Joe, love your channel, bro. You have very insightful content. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I try my best to prove that I'm the best Pistons YouTuber. Chris Paul's contract is crazy. Yeah, it's wild. And another dude, Jimmy Butler, apparently he's getting, I don't remember the specific amount, but he's getting a crazy amount of money as he gets older in age. So, they finessing out here. Chris Paul, Jimmy Butler, they finessing, bro. Pretty sure Kelly's career average from three is over 40%. Yeah, as I said, he's gonna give us some 3-point shooting ability coming to this squad. Kelly will be a beast stretching the floor for the Pistons. Absolutely, man. Picking up someone like Luka Garza in the draft and now having someone like Kelly Olynyk, both of those guys are stretch bigs, You see where Troy is trying to move in terms of the center position because last year he got Mason Plumlee, who didn't play defense. This year he brings in Kelly Olynyk, another offensive-oriented center. Getting Luka Garza in the draft, another offensive-oriented center. It's obvious now that Troy Weaver he does not care about protecting the rim. He wants offensive bigs. You keep saying we got a second-round pick for Plumlee, but we gave a higher second-rounder. Yeah, but we got Bosa, who people keep trying to tell me is the next Jokic. I'm joking. I don't think he's the next Jokic, but we got Bosa out of that. We could have had Jericho Sims. Who else do you think we should pick up? I mean, nobody else is really available now because everybody keep getting taken up. I got my list right here. Noel is gone. We got Olynyk, obviously. Tim Hardaway got signed. I don't want Laurie. I don't want DeMar. And then maybe Norman Powell, but honestly, no, because we don't really need another guard. So honestly, I don't know who else. J. Michael Green got took. Jeff Green got took. We decided to make the move of Olynyk, and it looks like this is where we stand at, man. We might re-sign Corey Joseph. I saw that report earlier, but that might be about it, man. Pick and pop for Cade and Killian. Absolutely. That's what this move is predicated towards. Who cares if he's overpaid? The question is, do we trade Okafor? Also, I was hoping to get Tim Hardaway Jr. Absolutely, man. I don't see a spot for Okafor anymore on this roster with Balsa, with Garza. Unless we put Balsa and Garza in the G League and then we have Okafor on the main roster, then maybe I guess you can make that work. But I don't really see a spot for him long term anymore. And you said you wanted Tim Hardaway Jr. I would have took him, but it depended on the money. And obviously, he signed with the Mavs for a lot of money, and I wouldn't have wanted to pay for that. So I'm happy that we didn't go after him. I like our shooting bigs off the bench. Yeah, that's what we're doing, man. Troy Weaver in the draft, he just went after straight shooters, man. He got Cade Cunningham over 40%, Livers, he got Garza, he got Balsa, he's not a three-point shooter, but he picked up Spencer Littleson, who was one of the greatest three-point shooters in recent memory out of college basketball. Like Weaver, he's going for it. He's going for straight shooters, man. So what could we get for Okafor? Little to nothing. Maybe like a 2027 second round pick at best, but yeah, we probably ain't getting nothing for Jalil. How many minutes do you think Kelly will get next season? It depends on if we're putting him at the starting position or if we got him coming off the bench. But I fully expect him to get bare minimum like 20 minutes per game, bare minimum. Yeah, I'm a Rockets fan. I still love your channel. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. So are there undrafted players we could sign for cheap? We already got our undrafted guys. We got them. Well, we don't have them signed technically, but we do have some undrafted guys on our summer league squad. So I keep Rockets like NASA. I keep Rockets like NASA. Keep talking, you're gonna turn into the Challenger. What? No Rockets fans allowed here. Yes, sir. Rockets trash. What's up, Marvin? What's good, my mans? I hope we get DeRozan. Nah, I don't want DeMar DeRozan at all. First and foremost, we can't afford him now because of the Olynyk deal. But even if we could afford him, I do not want DeMar DeRozan on his squad. He's going to take the ball away from Cade Cunningham and Killian Hayes. He's an older player as well. And he's a player you sign if you're trying to make a playoff push. We aren't necessarily trying to make the playoff push. We're just trying to make it easier on our younger guys, you know? We still need a rim protector, though. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to get one, man. Troy Weaver, you look at last year bringing in Plumlee, and then you look at this year bringing in Olynyk. It's looking like, he's looking for offensive first centers, not defensive centers, Evan Fournier to the Knicks. That's a good signing for them, especially making it to the playoffs this year, adding another a scorer, a three-point shooter. Yeah. And how we won the draft. As I said in my live stream the other day, I give the Houston Rockets an A- for their draft. Very solid. No, when it comes to the draft, like I give the Rockets their credit when it's due. JaVale McGee, he's still available, true, but I don't know how much money he's gonna want because I don't know how much we'll have available after signing Cade to his contract. Suns will waste Booker's prime. CB3 is a ticking time bomb. I don't know. The Suns, you got to give them credit. They have built their team the right way. They got them to the finals. Why not DeMar? I think he'd be a big vet to have for the young guys. As I just mentioned, the reasons why I don't want DeMar. What rumors you heard? Well, the rumors, they don't matter anymore now. The Nerlens Noel thing, that was a rumor earlier. DeMar DeRozan, the rumors, they don't matter now since we got Olynyk. Oh, hey, I'm not that late. Yeah, I only been streaming for like 10 minutes, bro. What deals were done today? We signed Kelly Olynyk and we lost Wayne Ellington in the free agency to the Lakers. I'm feeling salty about this deal. Well, I'm positive to it, man. I'm gonna put out a full video tomorrow that's really breaking it down to hopefully, open your mind to it. My boy Ghost was good. I was playing some ball with my friend. I remember when I was a hooper. Signed Anthony Bennett. What the heck? Sabotage, bro. Casey might start Kelly. I don't know. I think he's gonna go with Stewart. What up though, Joe? Hope all is well. It's always well, man. I'm good, man. How about yourself? Okafor for Drummond? No, they wouldn't accept that. What type of what you think we're doing here? We can't finesse like that. Keep Okafor for Job. Good luck. I guess so. Bring Drummond home. It's crazy how so many of y'all forget what Drummond said about the Pistons. You said Okafor for Drummond. Do y'all not forget when Drummond left, he basically trashed the organization and said that he doesn't want to be here. I mean, he doesn't like the Pistons anymore. Like he loves Detroit, he loves the fans here, but he doesn't like the Pistons. Like Drummond is not coming back, bro. He's not. Houston is really mad Kelly left. Oh yeah, we should have asked that to the Rockets fan if he's still here. If you still here, Rockets fan, how do you feel about y'all losing Olynyk? Wave Okafor? Yeah, we could do that as well. Let Drummond stay free. We don't want him back in Detroit, and he don't want to be here. Chris Smith, yes, that's the guy. I think he's on a two-way contract right now. We picked him up. Drummond is the best center this franchise has had, and it's the best center this franchise has had in years. If you're talking about since like 2010, I guess, but that's because he was the starter. So did we sign anybody? Yes, we signed Kelly Olynyk. Batum re-signed with the Clips for 2 years. Huh, who else just got signed? I got a notification on my phone. Oh, Dragic, he's standing there. Precious Achua? Wow, the Raptors are getting Precious Achua. That's wild. Yeah, Kelly Olynyk. Do we have any money left? I don't think we have much now because we have to pay Cade Cunningham $10 million. We just gave Kelly Olynyk a $37 million deal. I don't believe we're gonna have much. So Diallo and Frank Jackson, I'm kind of worried now about them. I think we signed. Drummond has a bad attitude. Damn, we signed Kelly Olynyk. What happened? I was just playing some basketball and this happened. Yeah, it started at 6:00 though. The free agency window. Bro, JaVale McGee, nah. I prefer him over Dwight Howard. Well, Dwight's on the Lakers now, but I prefer him over Dwight Howard. Y'all can sign Oladipo for 1 year, $15 million. I don't want I don't want Oladipo. Thought about it for a second, but nah. If you trade Okafor with Magruder, you can help a team upload a talent so they can pay who they need to keep. Example, Bulls might need to get Vucevic contract to pay Levine. But that would be like a trade deadline next year type of thing. Is that it for Detroit? Cap full now? The cap is not full, but I'm pretty sure we're not signing nobody else important. Suns got super lucky. No way they get that far with that team next year. I mean, you could say the same thing for any NBA team that's been to a championship before, because most teams they play injured teams in the playoffs. You look at the Warriors, you look at the Thunders, just any NBA team. The Cavs when they have LeBron, they always go up against teams that have injury issues. So, you got to give the Suns their credit. So, who we bringing back, Hemi or Frank? I don't know. I just got a notification. That's the Batum deal. Derrick Rose. He just signed a 3-year deal with the Knicks, guys. Derrick Rose. Get that money, bro. We lost Wayne too. Yeah, Wayne's out. He's out of here. With Anthony Bennett. I don't know. I think he was just playing. Okay. Derrick Rose 3. Yep. Just got that notification on my phone. I think people are thinking we are a couple signings away from winning a playoff game. We need to play chess, not checkers. Yeah, I don't get why people were so in a rush to like win right now. Like, oh, we got to sign DeMar DeRozan to make it to the playoffs right now. Like, let's just chill, man. We don't got to rush nothing, man. We're in Troy's second year of the rebuild. D Rose 3 years, $43 million deal. Happy for him. Yeah, that's good for three for D Rose. Wait, Caruso. Wow, Caruso just got paid to the Bulls. $37 million. That's wild. What are the Bulls doing? Alex Caruso for $37 million. Now that's crazy. That is crazy. What? That's wild. That's truly wild. Drummond is a loser. It's all jokes about Drummond. He plays losing ball. Okay, y'all was just ragging on Drummond, huh? Sign Patrick Mahomes. I'm good, bro. Man, Summer League right around the corner. I can't wait. Yeah. August 8th against the OKC Thunder. I'm live streaming after that game too. I can't wait for it, man. The Rockets didn't get anything for Harden. You have Jeff Bolts. Bold. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You have a great channel, very insightful on all things Pistons. You eat crispy flakes for breakfast. Thank you, man. By the way, I watched crispy flakes when I was younger, but then as I got older, I don't really watch him no more because he just yelled too much. Drummond finessed us into thinking he was actually a good player. Yeah, he really, really did, man. I mean, he was a good player, but he was never what we thought he was going to be, In today's NBA, you can't, you have your cases where you can rebuild around a center. You have Jokic, you have Embiid. You can do that occasionally, but if you want to really win championships, your best target would probably be to go after a small forward, shooting guard, or a point guard to build your team around, not really a center. I'm here. He is a very good player on a bad team. As I said, he will help you a lot and you will love him, but no wins. He will put up amazing numbers. Yeah, didn't he average 19 and 8, if I remember correctly, on the Houston Rockets? Drummond is a bum. Y'all are killing Drummond, man. Sheesh. That's crazy though. I still can't believe Caruso got paid like that. Could we get JaVale if he come here on the vet minimum, which I doubt? He's probably about to get like 8 mil. We took K above the Rockets. Jalen was talking smack about us, and now we have Kelly. The rivalry is on. Yeah, it's really on now, bro. Blaine Carpenter, keep the good content coming, man. My man. I'll keep an eye out for that Olenek video. I want to like the deal, but I would much rather have held onto the bag until next offseason. I agree, but then again, they did it with Mason Plumlee. I'm sure they could do it with Kelly Olynyk. They can move him if they want to. Troy is trying to develop Cade, and he'll be great in pick and rolls with stretch bigs. Kelly will be good for that. Gritty too. got some dogs in him. Yeah. I remember a few years ago, like he used to fight people like every single game. A few years ago, Kelly Olynyk, when he was on the Celtics. So what's going on with Saban Lee? He's leaving now? No, he's not leaving. We offer him the wait. Wow, Duncan Robinson just got paid. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Saban Lee, we just offer him the RFA qualifying offer, so he ain't going nowhere, bro. Can we all agree to stop naming our sons Precious? Nick signed D Rose. Yep. JaVale from Flint Town. Yep. Bringing home another Michigan guy, just like Spencer Littleston, just like Isaiah Livers. What about that dude from Chicago, Laurie Marketing? Something laugh out loud, tall white dude. Laurie, I think if he goes to a different team than the Bulls, he'll have success, but I don't want to see him on the Pistons. How long we signed Kelly? 3 years. Damn, Knicks got a lot of money. They spent over $100 million on guards today. Man, that's crazy. They should have waited till next year to like go insane. Um, can definitely play Bush League defense. Remember what he did to Kevin Love? I definitely need to watch some of Kelly Olynyk's highlights. Wayne going to LA. Yeah, he just signed with the Lakers. I seen that tweet by Chris Haynes. He was talking about, oh, one of the best shooters in the NBA, like really trying to hype up Wayne Ellington. We can get Spencer Dinwiddie. Nah, too much money. No. Next season, it finna be Yank for Chet. He better be. Wait, what? He better than both Green and K. Oh, you talking about the high school player? Bulls showing out. Yeah, they flexing they money right now. Bulls are making the worst moves. They dumb. Yeah, East is looking way easier. Alex Caruso, man, $37 million. That is wow. What are the Chicago Bulls? Okay, man. Okay, Chicago. And I used to make a lot of Bulls videos. What the heck, bro? What do you think about the Fournier deal? What team did he sign to? I didn't see it. What team did Evan Fournier go to? The game versus Houston in the summer league should be interesting. Yeah, definitely, man. Us against them. You know, they've been talking a lot of smack, the Rockets fans, so I can't wait for that game. Don Fails, I really enjoy your show, young man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I try my best, bro. I really do. Drummond was a piece. We not in the Alonzo Mourning days in my era. Yeah, rebuilding around the big, it works sometimes, but you know, not really ideal in today's NBA. Nerlens Noel signed 3 years for the Knicks, $32 million. Do you think we chose Olynyk over Noel? Possibly, you know, since looking at Troy Weaver's history, he went with Plumlee, who's offensive first, and now Olynyk, who's offensive first. So he could have decided to go with Kelly over him, but it also could have been a factor of Noel he might not have wanted to come to the Pistons. Um, okay. We probably gonna be like 30 to 40 wins. Yeah, definitely. I see us around that 9th, 10th seed. This team is set. It's all about Casey setting the rotation now and continuing to develop the young players. Year 1 and 2 was a success. Yeah. As soon as guys like Saban Lee, you know, I feel like he's another year away. As soon as someone like him truly develops, I feel like next year we're gonna be really, really good. Not this year, but year after that, it's gonna be something for us. Robinson got paid like 2 hours ago. Oh shoot. Oh, that's because I was scrolling on my phone. It's so many notifications. Like the Clippers re-signed Batum, Dwight Howard Lakers post. Like it's so many notifications. That's why. Kelly Olynyk intentionally dislocated Kevin Love's shoulder once. Yeah, I remember that. I got my news from you about Olynyk. You was first, bro. I didn't even post a video on it. How you get it from me? um, So did Troy sign Spencer Littleton? No. So Spencer, he's basically we put him on the summer league squad. If he performs well in the summer league, then we're probably going to put him on the G League squad. And I hope he makes it because Spencer is one of the best shooters from college in the past. You could argue 10 years. Like Spencer is an amazing three-point shooter, man. And he's from Michigan. I was actually upset when we let Cook go. Oh, Tyler Cook, that deal. You know, I liked him as a person. because I had seen that he was like into Marvel and anime and stuff. But you know, Tyler Cook, he was gonna be at best a role player for us, so I wasn't really too upset over that one. I mean, tank for Chet. He is like KD on offense, and he can lock down anyone defensively. He hasn't even played college basketball yet, bro. So pump the brakes. Knicks, New York, new, New took member. Wait, new took remember. Okay. I like Frank Jackson, but would love to have Patty Mills over him. Um, I don't know. I prefer Jackson over Patty Mills. Kelly doesn't want to be in a toxic fan base. He's talking about the Rockets. Evan Fournier is a Knick. Okay, that's what y'all was talking about. To the Knicks, dang. So New York, LA, and Chicago out here just spending money like it's nothing, man. They're like freaking people when they got their stimulus checks, spending that stuff, man. Um, okay, Drummond wasn't that. Wait, okay, Drummond wasn't bad, but he couldn't shoot if he made a shot. I don't know. Glad he's gone. Yeah, Drummond, he wasn't terrible, but you know, he was never gonna ever get to the level that we would have hoped. You know, I would have gone after Kaminsky first, but who knows? Maybe they did. I mean, Olenek, he's better than Frank Kaminsky is. Kelly was one of the best shooting bigs available. Yeah, it really does fit in terms of the shooting aspect because that's what it appears that Troy Weaver is going after. Real talk, Drummond would have been great as a centerpiece if he would take literally anything seriously. There's a reason he got a DNP and in a deciding game that they lost. Yeah, him on after he left the Pistons and went to the Cavs and the Lakers. Yeah, Drummond, he's had a rough year, man. We just signed Olenek. That's it. Who else we got? Yeah, we only got Olenek. That's it. Oh, you found out on my live. I understand now. I understand now. Fournier likely to resign with Boston. Well, they just say he went to the Knicks. Excuse me. The Knicks. I should have pinpointed up there. My old school Knicks at. Yeah, me too. I got it from you as well. Not sure how. Yeah, if y'all ever want to get notifications for the Pistons, just download like Bleacher Report and then just go to the Pistons and make sure you got your notifications on. Do you think Jalen Green will be better than Cade Cunningham? No. I think Jalen he will average more points, but Cade overall will be the better player. He's gonna have more success. I mean, Jalen he might win more awards, but Cade's I think he has a better chance of winning more championships. So what's with this Corey Joseph thing I read on Bleacher Report? He was planning to come back. Yeah, so apparently we waived him and we're gonna re-sign him for a cheaper deal. So that's basically what's going on right now with Corey. Do you know Swaggy? He is like you, but for the Houston Rockets. Definitely would love to see a video of you two. You know, it's funny that you said that. I actually got in contact with him about a week or 2 weeks ago. We were talking about like, you know, improving our channels and things like that. He's a cool dude. And he helped me out. You know, we talked about some stuff. So yeah, I know who he is. Um, New York have an underrated free agency. Patty may be off to LA. We gonna see. Pump the brakes. Detroit is going to thank for Tua. I met Livers when I was younger. Such a great dude. Going to be amazing for the Pistons. That's cool. I hope one day I get to get a picture with a bunch of these guys because they seem like chill, laid back type of dudes. The Knicks, Lakers, and Bulls players finna be eating dolphin ankles tonight. Is Olenek coming off the bench with that salary? Probably not. But then again, you never know. We knew we knew next year will be our free agency year. Definitely. That's when Blake Griffin money come off the books. That's when we gonna go crazy, man. I agree. Olenek is better than Kaminsky, but Kaminsky will be cheaper, and I'd rather see Stewart or another young guy soaking up the minutes. Well, quick question for y'all. Well, for you, since you just said that. How do you feel about Garza then? Who do you think has a better future in the NBA, H-Town or Detroit? We have Kevin Porter Jr., Wood, and Green. Y'all got Cade and Killian and an amazing role players and Stewart, Bay. We got Martin, JR, Tate and Aaron Brooks. Obviously, I'm gonna say that the Pistons have a better future simply because of Kay Cunningham and Troy Weaver. Troy Weaver, he was the man who was the assistant GM on the Thunder when they drafted Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. So obviously, I'm gonna go with us because of our management and Kate. But the Rockets, I do think you guys have a bright future, and I think you had a really solid draft. So in the future, you guys will be good as well. Nah, Swaggy ain't like you. I mean, I'm a better YouTuber, but Swaggy, he's still a cool dude. Do you know why everybody hates on the Detroit? It's media stereotypes, you know. It's stereotypes everywhere. It's like nerds. Everybody thinks that nerds are weirdos, right? I'm a nerd and I'm obviously not a weirdo. You have your stereotypes everywhere. They look at the news, they see the Detroit, they say it's a terrible city, it's gang violence, stuff like that, and they automatically just hate on Detroit and our sports teams. But that's obviously not true. Swaggy is a punk. He craps on the Pistons daily. You way more down. I always do this. I always accidentally press that button that you way more down to earth. Um, Stop with this Houston talk. We talking about the D. I mean, it's your if y'all want to talk about Houston or whatever team, it's up to y'all. I mean, I want to talk about the Pistons, but if they want to keep talking about the Rockets, it's whatever. Or are we talking about Drummond? Freak Drummond. My weird friend has been on the Pistons games, and doesn't even watch the Pistons. He thought Drummond was still with us. Well, he's just out of date, my man. Swag, I said swaggily. Swaggily. I said it again. Sheesh. Swaggy. Definitely not like you. He hates on the Pistons bad. You don't hate on Houston. Absolutely. I do not hate on the Rockets ever. Like, I give you guys my real opinions. Like, I think Jalen Green has the potential to be one of the best scorers in the NBA. I gave you guys an A- draft. I don't be hating on Houston. You know what I'm saying? We have a brighter future because it's the Pistons. It's Kay Cunningham and Troy Weaver. But I'm not a hater. Shout out to my man Joe Polo. Thank you, Hakeem the Dream. Fun fact: my dad's favorite player is Hakeem Olajuwon. We going crazy too in next year's free agency. How much money will? Oh, John Wall. That's why. That's why you said that. Yep. Swaggy spell check sucks. He reminds me of Lambeer, and I like that. Oh, you talking about Garza? I see more of Lopez, but I can see a little bit of Lambeer. Could we get DeMar? I don't think we can now with the money. And even if we could, I wouldn't want DeMar. My mama beat me with the spoon because I spilled the beans. Okay. Houston is trash. How much will we have in cap space next year? I have to look to see who else. Wait, somebody just signed. Dang it, JaVale McGee just went to the Suns. Oh my gosh, that sucks. So no JaVale McGee, no Nerlens Noel. That sucks. But then again, we got our center now. We got Kelly Olynyk. I should be happy. But how much money will we have? We're gonna have Blake Griffin's money off the books, which is I think 36 or 37 million dollars. I think that's how much money Blake Griffin is owed. This signing is very underrated. Big man that can shoot and open up the floor for Killian and Kay. Absolutely, Dominique or Dominic. Um, the media hates on us because we're pretty much the opposite as the type of people who make the news, and they don't appreciate people from different from them. Yeah, Detroit people, Michigan people, just in general, we're down to earth, we're blue collar, everyday people, and people in New York, LA, Florida, they don't really like that, and they hate on us. So it is what it is. Um, what are your thoughts on re-signing Diallo? Like his upside a lot. Your thoughts on Josh Jackson coming back? Wait, Josh Jackson or Frank Jackson? Um, Diallo, I would love to get him, but I don't know now because of the money situation since we just paid Kelly Olynyk. But I would love to bring him back if he wanted to. And I think you're talking about Frank Jackson. Frank Jackson, he's definitely coming back, and I think he only gonna want like $3 or $4 million per year. Kelly is gonna be a beast for us. He will. Definitely a good move, man. What is the biggest signing for the D? What do you mean? uh, there's no other moves we can make right now. So he finna be like Weaver. He could be. He's off to a good start with Houston. You listen to T Grizzly? No, I don't really listen to rap music. I just want new jerseys. Yeah, I want the old school horse jerseys back and that horse logo. Will Upton is a way better rocket source. Swaggy can eat a sandwich. Swaggy got the most subs. I think he got like 13 or 14K. And Upton, he got like 5. But Will Upton, I haven't watched many of his videos, but from what I have seen, he does have some good takes. So how do you feel about Olenek possibly taking Stewart's starter minutes? Um, I don't think he's necessarily going to take his minutes away. I think that Casey is going to, mix and match. Some nights he's going to go with Stewart. Some nights he's going to go with Olenek, depending on who we're facing. If we're facing a team that's more offensive oriented, then you go with Stewart. If we're facing a team that's more defensive oriented, then you go with Olenek. Then what is the biggest signing of the? Oh, I just answered that. K will win MVP in his rookie year, guaranteed. Okay. I don't think Troy Weaver had a big part on KD's draft. He only started making moves after that, which includes Westbrook, Harden, Ibaka, Grant, Diallo, etc. Well, even if it's not KD, the same point still applies. Harden, Westbrook, those two alone, like you got to give them credit for that. It's so sad. Wait, it's just so sad. We grew up with our heroes being Stanley Johnson and Andre Drummond and SVGs. Yeah, man. Me and you, I know you were around the same age as me. Yeah, it's tough, bro. Like I grew up, like I know a lot of y'all grew up with the go to work Pistons or the bad boy Pistons. I grew up with Stanley Johnson, Brandon Knight being my guys. It's tough, man. But we're in a different era now. So do you have a jersey collection? I actually do. It's not massive, but I have like a cool like 10 or so jerseys. Who is our defense? Stewart. He's the main defensive center right now. K under or over 22 points per game? Under. I say under. I say like around 18, 19 points rookie year. I wasn't high on McGee. He would ask for too much. Swaggy admitted he has been a annoying piece of, and he apologized and see that I ain't hating on Detroit, but some dudes in the comments hating on H-Town, but I understand our fan base been salty. Oh, so he admitted to just being like that? Okay, I didn't know that. But as far as you said, fan bases being salty, it's a robbery. Our fan bases, they're going after each other. It's whatever, man. Corey Joseph is back. Corey Joseph is coming back to the Pistons, everybody. Corey Joseph is back on a 2-year, $10 million deal. So he's going to pay $5 million per year. Corey Joseph is returning to the Detroit Pistons. For sure. For sure. Okay, I got to make a video on that. That's interesting. So we waived him and we saved $12 million so that we could get Olenek, and then we bring him back on a $5 million deal, $10 million total. That's interesting. I see that. Okay, Troy, I see what you're doing, bro. Under, yeah, I agree with that. Um, who is our main defensive guy? In terms of the center position, is Stewart's. Grant's a great defender. Bay's a great defender. Killian's a great defender. You know, James Miller, like your content, Joe Polo. Keep it rolling. I appreciate that, man. Content coming out daily. I try my best. I'm tired of Rockets fans. They think they have a big three. A big three is defined as having 3 perennial all stars. They don't have one. It is something that I will say though about Rockets fans. I forget the guy that they picked up, but they drafted somebody in the second round, I believe, or somebody undrafted. And I had seen a video by a Rockets YouTuber. He was talking about the Rockets just picked up the next Jokic. I'm like, bro, what is? Come on, nah. And I didn't do my research into the player, so maybe he's right. But yeah, they be juicing it sometimes. Media hates the Pistons because the Pistons have a history of ending their favorite dynasties. Birds, Celtics, Magic's Lakers, and Kobe and Shaq's Lakers. That is true. That is true. What do you think Killian's going to be in his prime? Okay, in his prime for Killian Hayes. I compared him to somebody like Lonzo Ball, but Lonzo's not really in his prime yet. So for someone like Killian in his prime, I think he could be at his best around 15 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists if he ever gets to his prime. And that's going to be very, very solid, playing great defense as well to go along with Cade Cunningham. If he ever reaches his full potential, that's where I see someone like Killian Hayes being. And again, got to stop doing that, man. Let me see. Who is wait, did I skip over one? No, I didn't. Okay, who is the biggest winner so far? In my opinion, the Bulls. I have to like truly review and like because I can't really look at the notifications right now since I'm doing streaming. But yeah, I can't really decide at the moment. Also, the Detroit hate in terms of basketball started in the Bad Boys era, hence the Bad Boys era. We accepted that role and played harder than others. Yeah, we embraced it. It's the reason why they call us the Bad Boys. We embraced it. Renounced Dennis Smith and signed Diallo. Even if we did renounce Dennis Smith, would that free up enough money to be able to bring him back, Diallo? Did you listen to the Detroit Bad Boys podcast? No. 30 million freed up from Blake's deal next year. Yep. LeBron done gone. LeBron done got Alex Caruso paid. Yeah, $37 million to the Bulls. That's wild. Who is Swaggy? He's a Rockets YouTuber. Are you good at basketball? Right now, obviously not because I don't play competitively anymore. But when I did play competitive basketball, I was really good. I played AAU on this really good basketball team. Actually, a lot of friends that I know, they're like either in college basketball right now or they're about to play college basketball. So I'm definitely, I was definitely when I played a really good basketball player. I was just too short. A bit late, but what's up? Wait, a bit late, but what's up? How's your day? Thank you, Dan the Boss 931, $2 donation. I appreciate that, man. My day has been pretty good. I was watching anime, looking at some Pistons news. I've been doing good, man. And again, I appreciate you what you said in my comment on my last video talking about like how you want to uplift and help out everybody from Michigan. So I truly appreciate that, man. You're a good dude. And again, I appreciate that $2 donation. What type of music you what type of music do you listen to? Usually it's either from like a video game or a TV show. Like for example, anime music, I listen to that, or music from a video game. That's usually what I'm listening to. I don't listen to rappers like the dude said T Grizzly. I don't listen to him or any of the babies, little big baby, whatever the babies. I don't listen to any of these modern rappers. And if I do listen to rap music, it's probably like a old school song like Whose World Is This by Nas. I really like that one. But in general, I don't listen to rap music rarely. I rarely do. We signed Kelly, but do we have the money for Tim Hardaway in the sixth and the seventh man? I know Kelly was a need, but we need to be 10 deep, but I love what we're doing. Tim Hardaway, he ended up signing back with the Mavericks. I forget how much money it was, but he's going back to the Mavericks. And we need a seventh man. I mean, we got one on the squad. We have well, it depends on who they put there, but we're gonna have a seventh man definitely. A good one at least. You should listen to Stony and Jensen. It's on like 8 to 10, but there is a pot for it too. Okay, I'll check it out. Plus, you will see both Stu and Olenek on the floor at the same time. That is true. These two guys, like the difference between Noel and like the difference between picking up someone like Noel and Olenek is that if we were to get Noel, he couldn't play with Stewart. But the fact that we got Olenek will definitely be able to play with Isaiah Stewart. You know, a stretch guy, an offensive guy versus the defensive guy and Stewart. So yeah, they would definitely be able to play with each other. Um, what do you think the Pistons' long-term plans are? Spending, building through the draft. What do you want to see, broski? Okay, I think what's going to happen. The plan for the Pistons it's to keep like developing the young guys next year, and then when Blake Griffin's money's off the books, we're either going to trade for somebody, you know, give up some of the assets and trade for somebody, or we're gonna sign somebody in free agency to help us out with Blake Griffin's money freed up. That's what I see happening. When I say trade, I don't mean give up the main guys. Like no to Killian, no to K. Obviously, you know, I'm not saying trade Stewart or Bay, not like that, but maybe a Frank Jackson. You know, if we can get a superstar and throw in picks or something like that. You know, is that the starting lineup? So you saying Killian coming off the bench? Bad Boys, you went to their parades. I wish, man. I wish I could have grew up in that time. Any notifications? Daniel Tice just went to the Rockets on a 4-year deal. Okay. Y'all do not like Swaggy, man. Sheesh. What did he say about the Pistons? Because I don't really watch his videos like that. What did he say about us? Um, dang, my thing just froze. Okay, we back. Um, As long as he doesn't start, that's you're good. Yeah. I wish we could have gotten a Will instead of Olenek. I understand we want to stretch the floor, but as a rim protector, would have been nice. Yeah, it would have been nice to have another rim protector. We have a lot of guards. We do. We do. No hate for Houston here, but it is going to be a rivalry with Wood, Olenek trading teams, and now the draft controversy between Cade and Jalen. Yeah, the rivalry has begun, man. Especially after the preseason game on the 10th, the rivalry is going to be popping, man. Cody Zeller just signed with the Portland Trail Blazers. If we have Jeremy and Stewart overpowered inside, it might be open for Cade and Bay. Wayne is back for one more year, shaking my head. He going to the Lakers. Wayne, he on the Lakers now. Weaver is building up this bench squad in the mirror of the original Bad Boys and the Going to Work crew. That's how you win. Yeah, he's doing it the right way. He wants to. It's the reason why he always says restore and not rebuild. Troy Weaver, if you watch his interviews, Troy Weaver always says restore, not rebuild. He's trying to restore us to that old Bad Boys, go to work, grit and grind from out the mud, those type of teams in those days, you know. Long time no see, Polo. What's up, my Canadian fellow? We paid him for 2 years. Wait, we paid him 2 years for what he was making for one. Wayne to the Lakers, my bad. Yeah, Wayne, he on the Lakers now. The reason why the Pistons are hated on is the MJ era. The Pistons played D, and we was R. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, the Jordan era could also factor into it, and the Boston Celtics, them too. Houston, we have a problem. People on cars are coming and bombing Houston. Suns signed JaVale for a 1-year, $5 million deal. That's a good pickup for them. That's a real good pickup. Yo, what's good? What's up, playoff stats? Appreciate you being in the stream again. He was in the same one yesterday. The Rockets signed him. Yep. I got a fever, and the only cure is more likes. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Again, on the platform that I'm on right now, I can't see how many likes that I have, but I would appreciate it if y'all like the stream. Really goes a long way when helping out me on the algorithm. Killian ain't averaging a triple double. I said 15, 8, and 8. That's not a triple double. Every fan does that, not just Rockets fans. For example, Pistons fans hype of Killian Hayes after having a terrible season. Killian didn't get to have a full season, man. He was injured for most of it, so you can't judge him. And I'm still high on Killian. I still think he could be a really, really good player in the NBA. We just haven't had a full season from him, man. McGee to the Suns for only $5 million. Yeah, that's wild. That's a good pickup for them, though. Killian, Jason Kidd, kinda, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can make that comparison. You hit that like button again. Thank you. Yes, everybody hit the like button, man. Keelan in his prime, Ginobili. They play two different positions. Kelly Olynyk is going to be, he's going to help Stewart and Garza, giving them time to develop into valuable pieces they will be going forward. Who do you think is better? Christian Wood and KPJ can be in their prime. Who do you think is better, Killian or KPJ? All right, if we're talking about right now, who's better is KPJ. But if we're talking about the future, I think Killian in the future has more potential than KPJ. But then again, maybe not. I don't know. But as of right now, KPJ is definitely a better player. Who else do you think the Pistons will sign? Nobody really, or at least nobody important. Poor man's Tony Parker, Killian in his prime. Don't forget that. Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't Garza at the beginning of the season projected to be the National Player of the Year? He did win it. He won that award. We got Corey Joseph back. Yeah, we signed him back for cheap. 2 years, $10 million. That's a solid move for Troy Weaver. Yep. Only got to pay him $5 million per year. Joseph's back. Yep, Corey Joseph is back, man. Just because. Keep it up. I appreciate it, man. Keep showing love, bro. You're a big supporter, man. Actually let me write your name down. Up, no notification. Oh no, that's just the Wayne Ellington deal. Dan the boss. I'm gonna make you a mod if I remember to. I appreciate the love though, bro. Really do. Again, thank you for the $2 donation. Does Corey Joseph coming back means he starts over Cade and Killian? No, no way, no way. LeBron's thinking ABC's easy to lead his team. Of course not. Corey Joseph going to play shooting guard? Possibly. Good signing getting Joseph back on a cheaper deal. Now we get Diallo locked up and we're good for next season. And Weaver we trust. Yeah, and also Frank Jackson. Watch the anime. Watch the anime Samurai. Watch the anime Samurai Champloo. It will change your life. You will be listening to lo-fi hip hop to the day you die. After that, dope anime, best soundtrack ever. I've already watched it, my man. Fanbase would threaten to kill Casey if he starts Corey Joseph. Yeah, we were right if they started him. They keep giving me the notification of Wayne Ellington. Come on now. I'm finishing up Black Clover. If you haven't watched it, it's a recommendation from me. I already watched like 90 episodes of Black Clover. We are signing depth players right now, loving free agency right now. Yep. I'm glad that we didn't go after someone like DeRozan. What is your favorite video game type, like sports, racing, FPS, or what? My favorite type of video game is like a story mode game. You know, think of the Star Wars games. Think of Red Dead Redemption. I like story-based games. It's the Pistons versus Rockets. Wait, it's Pistons versus Rockets. Let's go. The rivalry. Yep, absolutely, man. Us versus them. What up, though? I just got here. Wayne Ellington signed with the Lakers. What's up? What's up, Indigenous Soul? Do you listen to 97.1 The Ticket? It's our local Detroit radio station. I listen to them a little bit in the past, but I don't like them, so I usually don't. We signed somebody else. Oh, okay. We signed Trey Lyles. We signed Trey Lyles. $5 million deal for 2 years. Okay, that's another video I gotta make. Sheesh, I gotta record like 5 videos tomorrow. Dang it. Trey Lyles though. Okay. How about that Lonzo Ball Bulls and K rivalry? We don't really got a rivalry with the Bulls anymore. I mean, we did in the 80s and the 90s, but not really anymore. Where Leonard going? He going back to the Lakers. I mean, not the Lakers, the Clippers. Swaggy finna drop a diss track on the Pistons and Pistons fans one day. Chicago might make the playoffs if they are all healthy. I said it, man. The Bulls needed to sign someone like Lonzo Ball or Spencer Dinwiddie because they have to make the playoffs or Zach LaVine is out of there. So they have to. They literally have to, or they're going to be screwed, man. Swaggy trolled the Pistons with trading K all month leading up to the draft is what happened. Okay, that's why. So he basically pulled like a media move. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm happy we are not trying to create a super team, but investing in the future. Yep. Who else do you think the Pistons should get? Well, we just got Trey Lyles, so Miles Barber. Love the content, bro. Pistons is gonna be so fun to watch. Cade is gonna motivate this team to win. Cade is definitely a good leader for us, a very mature young man. So appreciate that though. Thank you for the kind words, Miles. You hit 50 likes on the stream. Okay, 50 likes. That's pretty good. My last stream got to like 90, so it's kind of a steep drop off. But you know, I appreciate all the 100 people that's in here right now. Hot take: Killian or Bay for most improved player? It's gonna be Killian because he's got so much room to improve on, you know, than Bay does have. So it's definitely Bay. I mean, it's definitely Hayes. Killian Hayes needs to bulk up in weight room. Yeah, in the weight room. Jeff Green went to the Nuggets. Yeah, I seen that earlier. I would have liked to get him. Killian, Stewart, Olenek, Joseph, Garza, guys that see the floor and make the right play. Yep. It's kind of like Euro basketball. You think we can trade for Nikhil Alexander Walker? It's no need for him. Trey Lyles for $5 million. I'm sick to my stomach. Pistons signed Trey Lyles for a 2-year, $5 million deal. Yep. I keep seeing videos on Kawhi to the Warriors. Bro, trust me, Kawhi Leonard is going back to the freaking Clippers, man. He's not going anywhere else. He just left to to reorganize the deal. Trey Lyles, though. I'm gonna make that video tomorrow, man. Trey Lyles. Good signing. We squad up this playoffs a playoff move. Trey Lyles, okay. Trey Lyles on the two-way. I didn't know Kelly averaged 19 down the stretch. At least he can stay healthy. The hate started with Lambeer and Jordan. It's hard speaking, y'all, on a live stream. It's hard. Okay, the hate started with Lambeer and Bird. Michael Jordan then picked it up. Rodman and Dumars shut down Jordan. Bulls at their second best could not beat the Pistons at their best day. I bet Bulls fans wouldn't like to hear you saying that. I hope we didn't get him or Frank money to Corey Joseph. So we signed Trey Lyles. We just got Corey Joseph back. We got Kelly Olynyk. Come on, Hamidou. I'll be so upset, man, if I get a notification on my phone that says that Hamidou Diallo is going to another team. That will really upset me, man. I want to bring him back. Where do you see we sign Lyles? Bleacher Report and Twitter. Joseph will be a good mentor too. He will be. That's why we re-upped him to be a vet. What the F are we doing signing there 4 years, $36 million, and y'all just signed Trey Lyles for 2 years, $5 million. Daughter of teaching's ministry. Trey Lyles just signed. Yep. Oladipo going to the Bulls on a signing trade. Interesting. So the Bulls, they just going after it, huh? Who, Trey Lyles? I think this season he spent it on the is it the Nuggets? I think he a Nugget. Same, bro. I always play games like my career in story modes. Yeah, when I play video games, I always go after the story-based games. We overpaid Corey Joseph. He should have been on a minimum deal like Wayne last year. I don't really think so because it's only $5 million for him. I think. I mean, you could say the vet minimum. I would have preferred that, but $5 million, it's not too much. The only way how I'll be irritated by that is if we can't get back Hamidou. I'll be upset if we can't bring him back. Trey Lyles, that's a bad signing. I don't like 97.1 either. I get bad vibes from them. Yeah, I mean, when I don't watch them anymore, but when I did watch them, they were always like pretty negative. And then I did see like a month ago they were talking about trading for Ben Simmons. So yeah, I don't really watch them. I watch like Woodward probably more than I do them. Pistons Bulls will always be a rivalry. Is it really though? I don't think it's really like that anymore. Plus Corey can settle things down. Swaggy, only thing getting dropped. Bro, how are Bulls not our rivals? JJ scratched Levine's face. Bro, I don't see the rivalry with the Bulls anymore. Like, me as a Pistons fan, I have no reason to hate the Bulls, especially in modern times. Like, I can understand if you were born in the 80s or in the 90s why you would hate the Bulls, but in modern times, I don't hate the Bulls at all. And I like some of their players, like Patrick Williams. Excuse me. Trey Lyles is a Piston. What are the Bulls doing, though? You play with LeBron, then you get paid in free agency. Yeah, man. Alex Caruso, bro. I know we ain't spending money on nobody players. Dump Magruder, I think you meant. Free up $5 million. I think that's what you meant to say. Why y'all saying Trey Lyles is a bad signing? Right now, I'm not going to speak too much on the Trey Lyles deal because, I'm going to put out the video tomorrow so I can really, dig and do some research information on him. Rockets have a better future. I think you guys have a good future, but not better than us right now. Trust me, Kevin Porter Jr. is going to win Most Improved Player of the Year. I can guarantee it. Okay, hot take. Read that one already. What do you think about Kelly Olynyk? As I said earlier, I like this signing. I would have preferred Noel, but after thinking about it, after thinking about it, I do like this deal of getting Kelly Olynyk to stretch the floor for us. I think Trey Lyles an upgrade from Tyler Cook. Yeah. D Rose just signed with the Knicks. Yep, bro just got paid. Hamidou want too much money. Yeah, but if Corey Joseph and Trey Lyles, if that money could have been used to bring back Hamidou, sheesh, man, that'd be an L. If Hamidou, I swear, if he goes to the Rockets, bro, If Hamidou Diallo goes to the Rockets, I will lose my mind. I will lose my mind. Freak the Bulls. I know, Joe, you love them, but I don't love the Bulls. I just like some of their players. Jordan rules, baby. Yes, sir. And somewhere he can start. First black man on the net, $5 donation. When you build this team, when you build this team bench the way Troy Weaver is doing, it neutralizes those star teams that don't have benches because they can't afford quality players. Yeah, when you look at a team like the Milwaukee Bucks who won the championship this year, they didn't just have star players out there. They built a solid bench to go along with a star like Giannis. So I absolutely agree with you, man. So yeah, and I appreciate that $5 donation. It really, really does help out, and it's true love, man. You didn't have to do that, and you decided to do that, so I appreciate that. Hope they have enough basketball in Chicago. They have too much redundancy at point guard and shooting guard. Are we trying to bring? Are we are we not trying to bring back Frank or Hamadou? I don't know, bro. Make sure I look at my phone, check notifications. All right, Hamadou hasn't signed yet. PJ Tucker just signed with the Heat. Um, the Lakers and the Clippers are running a retirement home. AD, LeBron, Kawhi, you funny. Staying 50 years. Pistons fans, shut up. Wait, Pistons fans, shut it. Be happy we doing something. Houston is the rivalry now, low-key. Yeah, I don't really see the Bulls rivalry anymore. Should have kept Tyler Cook just as a locker room presence. He is a nice guy, from what I've seen from him. What other Detroit Pistons YouTubers do you watch besides Everything King? Other Pistons YouTubers. I watch Detroit Drew. Pistons talk. The thing is, people like the other Pistons YouTubers, they don't really post consistently like I do. Like they post once a week really, and I post every day. So it's kind of tough because like I don't like you can't get no other Pistons news from other people. So the only people I really watch is like Drew King and Pistons talk because people don't really be posting like that. Like, why am I going to subscribe to you if you only posting once a week? You know. You're right about Chicago. Too much redundancy. Levine is the truth. It's the truth though. My hatred for the Bulls is from the 80s and the 90s. Yeah. If you hate the Bulls as a Pistons fan, it's probably from the 80s and the 90s, which I can understand. What are your realistic expectations for the Pistons this year? Ninth or the 10th seed. That's where I see us. You know, playing around, just barely missing the playoffs. Stewart, Jackson, and 2 firsts for Zion. They would never accept that. Yeah, Josh called Ben Simmons a little B. If we spend 10 million for Lyles, maybe, but I don't think it is an overspend. Only Cade gets going, we will be a draw in free agency in the future. Do you see how many Rockets fans just say random stuff? New notification. Nope, just PJ Tucker again. If we don't resign Hamadou, I'll be upset. I'll be pretty upset if we don't get Frank Jackson and Saban Lee back either. Yeah. If we lose those guys, man, and we sign Tyler Cook and Corey Joseph, that's when I can understand if you'd be mad then. Unless Hamadou didn't want to come back. Yeah, that's another factor as well. If he didn't want to come back, that's a factor. Jordan rules didn't exist. It was just hard defense. Jordan likes to complain though. Pistons have bird rights. We can match the offer if another team offers it to him. I can already see Casey playing him 25 minutes a night. Sad face emoji. He's gonna win. It is a hot take. That's definitely a hot take, my man. I thought Diallo was a Troy Weaver guy. I thought he was too. That may be true, but may not at the same time because Koprivica, he's 3 years older than Cade. So they may have not like they went to the same school, but we don't know if they were on the same team at the same time. I'll have to look into that though. The Bulls are stupid for signing Caruso. I don't know what they thought about doing that, man. I can't wait to watch some Bulls videos after this, bro. My league, Christian Wood situation, if you ask me, kind of. 4 years, $36 million for Houston. Yep, I seen that. 10 versatile all around players can be better than 3 superstars. I like what Troy Weaver is doing, especially since Detroit isn't a hotbed for free agents. Yep. 36 mil for Tice. 28 points per game in his prime for Kevin Porter Jr. I don't know, man. You may be milking it a little bit. I could see 20 in his prime, but 28, that's a bit high. Trade Josh Jackson or Frank Jackson. Oh, you talking about Josh? Um, I hated the Bulls and the Celtics in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, that's when the rivalry was at its peak. Detroit Pistons roster is so tight. It is. That's why we let go of the Ritas. My mom is from Detroit and she loves the Pistons. That's what's up. I wish my mom was a basketball fan. Joe Polo, it's crazy. I was very young when the 80s Pistons won, went through the Teal Pistons, Grant Hill, was an adult with the '04 Pistons, and now another era, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see when I get older, like, how it's all going to play out, 20, 30 years down the line. Diallo, they don't have the cap space. Like, they don't need cap space to retain him. And they do, because if another team offers him like 13, 14 million dollars, we can't match that deal. They were on the same team together. Koprivica did play with Kate. Okay, so he did play with him. Okay. It's footage. Okay, so they did play with each other. But also, he does have, as I said in my video, he has playmaking and defensive potential. 4 years, 36 million is better than 37 million 3 years. Should sign. I do not want Ben Simmons, bro. I do not want Ben Simmons. They play on the same team. Yep. And again, I don't want Ben Simmons, bro. Do not start like yesterday. They was trying to tell me that the Pistons should trade for LeBron James. Like, come on now. Let's not do this again. Yep. I understand now. 235 watching, but only 90 likes. Get them likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. Only 90 likes, 200 people. That's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. Caruso is like Dellavedova. Speaking is hard when you're doing it live. Caruso is like Dellavedova. Less value once they left LeBron. Is it Dellavedova or I forget how to pronounce his name. Dellavedova. I know who you're talking about though. I'd rather have Olynyk over Tice. Yeah, definitely. He's a much better player. Yeah, much better. I'm not that old, man. Okay, how old are you? Corey Joseph just pisses me off. Trust me, just watching your research. I agree that he's going to be a good player, but around 28, man, I don't know about that. Will the Pistons get Norman Powell for 3 years? I don't think so at this point. What's up, Tony Porter? Younger, and he could hit threes. How much money we got? I'd have to look at the salary cap. I don't know how much we currently got available. If we renounce the rights on DSJ, we could resign Hamidou and possibly Lee and Frank. I don't know why Jahlil Okafor and DSJ, I don't know why they're still here. Like, these guys need to go, man. Frank Jackson and Hamidou Diallo, I prefer them much more than keeping Jahlil Okafor and DSJ. Yep. Can't believe Tatum not going to Miami. What? You trolling right now. You trolling me. What's up, my friend? What's up, Kyle Renenberg? If I'm saying that right. What's up, my mans? LeBron stealing all your minutes, and he would take away from their shots too. Ben Simmons is so bad. I mean, I wouldn't say he's bad, but I wouldn't want him on the Pistons. Simmons to the Pistons might be good. I'm not a fan of that, man. Bird writes, can you ban Rockets fans? Someone actually just said Kevin Porter Jr. average 28. I mean, I'm not gonna ban him. He's a cool guy. He's been in my streams. He's been commenting on my videos. He's a cool guy. He's just a Rockets fan. One of the few respectable Rockets fans. I'm like, yeah, please like the stream, y'all. Pistons need to trade Cade. Okay, you must be a Rockets fan. Bro, DeMar going to the Bulls in a signing trade. What? Is that real? Is he really going to the Bulls? I see Garrett Temple just went to the Pelicans. I don't know. Is that true? Is DeMar going to the Bulls? Pistons talk has a video of Boston hitting threes in practice. I'm gonna look at that after the stream. George Lord. 39 years old. Chris Paul looking for a new team with a young roster, but need a vet. Pistons trade K for Dame anytime? No. CP3 is leaving the Suns? No, I think CP3 just re-upped on this deal. We overpaid for Kelly Olynyk. Kind of not. Yeah, but I think y'all missing the point that if another team offers him like $15 million, we're screwed. Warriors just took an L. I don't think Jaleel will make the final roster. I don't want Jaleel here no more. Joe, what's good, my dude? What's up, Brady? Oh, Brady Hiller. You a football player, huh? I used to play, pal. Detroit signed and trade for Tim Hardaway? No. What high school you hoop at? If I said that, someone could literally murder me if they wanted to. But it's somewhere near Detroit. Not in Detroit though, but close. Because the Pistons might compete in the late spots for the playoffs. I think we can make the ninth seed. Nailed the last name, brother. Not many people can do it. Okay, I got it. I'm about to end the stream soon here though, guys, because I do have to go and record some videos because I have somewhere else to be. But I appreciate everybody. 1991, Max Stack, Joe Polo, what's up? Thank you all. Everybody who was in the stream, man. I appreciate all of y'all for showing love and support. Lillard to the Lakers. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who tuned in and watched the stream. Y'all continue to show love and support, and I'm gonna continue to drop Pistons videos. So like this video before y'all go so you can help me out in the algorithm. And yeah, man, I'm gonna come out with videos tomorrow with more detail and things like that. It was fun chilling with y'all. And yeah, see you guys next stream. And peace out, everybody. Much love as always, guys.